Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 22. And we're out here, man. We got to go on the road to play against the Chicago Bears. We got to deal with Khalil Mack, one of the best players in the entire NFL. It's going to be a tough one, man, but I think we have what it takes. I think we're starting to really figure things out. I really liked what I saw against the Ravens overall, and I think it's time for us to go ahead, put it all together, and finally get our first win in this franchise, man. So, with that being said, got a couple things that we need to take care of. We got some people ready to go ahead and do some negotiating for us. We got Tyrell Williams and Brashad Perriman. Gonna try again with Tyrell Williams. It didn't work out last time around. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get his salary up to $5 million. His signing bonus maybe down to 2.5. See if that works out. It's a little bit more than would be fair value. And look at that, we get him to sign with the team. That's still not a bad deal whatsoever. Brashad Perriman, meanwhile, we'll see what we can get Brashad Perriman. We'll see if he can take this offer. We'll go ahead and bring his salary down just a little bit. See if he goes for $13.5 million over 3 years. And look at that. Get up Brashad Perriman coming back. Wow, I cannot speak whatsoever. So we got that taken care of at the very least. Don't have to really worry about that whatsoever. Yeah, man, let's take a look at how we're going to game plan for the Chicago Bears here. Listen, we know Justin Fields could be a bad man. So, yeah, we're going to watch out for those short passes. We're going to watch out for that short passing game here for Justin Fields. That's really how they kind of been doing that bread and butter thus far this season. And we'll go ahead and check out our offensive game plan as well. And I think we're going to stick with the blitz counter. We are dealing with Khalil Mack, of course. He's going to be a huge problem for us. So I think we should do, stuff like that. Make sure we go ahead to go ahead and get make sure we give our quarterback Jared Goff some time to work with. And then on top of that as well, what I am also going to go ahead and do is we've been training in full pads. It hasn't, at least for me personally, I don't know what's going on with you guys, it hasn't really affected us in terms of fatigue. We're still able to go ahead and get that taken care of, and it's doing wonders for us, so I like what's going on with that. But yeah, man, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this game against the Chicago Bears. Let's get it. All right, man, so let's go ahead and get ourselves right here against Justin Fields and company. He's actually going to drop back the pass, but he's going to miss downfield, though. So at least get him to a 3rd and 6 for right now. Let's see if we can get these guys off the field, though. As we drop back, we actually went off the spin move, but we over-pursue. And Justin Fields is going to scramble up out of there and pick up the first down. Got to be a little bit more disciplined when it comes to that. But what about this, though? Michael Broxkers makes the catch off of the deflection of one of the Bears players. And he's going to take it all the way to the end zone. We finally get a pick 6 of our own. We've been throwing plenty of them in this season, but we finally get one that we can enjoy as well. How about that, man? What concentration by Michael Brockers. Able to get away from Justin Fields too, man, and that's going to be 6 for us. So how about that? Momentum all on our side, man. We're up 7-0, and look at this, man. We also get a free and out on the next possession as well as we throw downfield. We find Tyrell Williams once again. We've been really enjoying his company as of late. First completion of the day for Jared Goff. It's now 3rd and 6 coming up here a few plays later. We got TJ Hawkinson back. Thank goodness for that. But we're going to go to Quinton Cypress, and is that going to be a first down? No, it's going to be 4th and 1. But look at this. We're sending Matthew Wright out there, man, to take this field goal kick. I don't know if he's going to end up getting it, but it ends up being close to being perfect, and that's actually good to go. That's one thing that I might change here at the end of the season. It is based off the 10 sliders for Madden 21. Noticing that field goals are a little too easy, so I might try to bump that down a little bit at the end of the season. But hey, we're up 10-0, and listen, we need all the help that we can get, man. If y'all seen the first few episodes of this series, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, right now we are up 10-0 right now. We got a 2nd and inches situation where we run the football once again. DeAndre Swift's going to go ahead, pick up that first down for us. You love to see that, man. So now, 1st and 10 coming up. Goff dropping back the pass. He's looking around, trying to make something happen here. Going to throw it short to DeAndre Swift, and he's going to end up hanging on, making that first down. Let's go, man. And now, 3rd and 7 coming up here. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Let's see if we can get it into, get another first down, keep the drive alive. And how about that throw over the middle? Find the hole in the defense, and we ended up done finding it. Huge first down for us. That's going to take us into the end of the first quarter, actually. And look, this is the best quarter of football that we have played this entire season, man. We're up by multiple possessions. You have no idea how happy this makes me right now, because we have simply been down bad. And, you know, we can put ourselves in a spot here to extend the lead even further as TJ Hawkinson picks up that first down for us right there. We got 3rd and goal coming up here, man. Jared Goff in under center. See if we can punch it in here. Looking for somebody to get open. Not really seeing it, though. Going to try to run towards the end zone, but look who comes for us. Khalil Mack. I'm shocked that Jared Goff didn't fumble that thing, because Khalil Mack is a bad man. You know, he is nobody to be messed with whatsoever. But he holds on to the football, and that means we can get another field goal attempt up on the board. The field goal is going to be good. And, you know, we're going to be up 13-0, man. You love to see it. So, yeah, that being said, Detroit is going to be up 13-0 here. We're looking pretty good so far, man. Our best game that we have done so far. But let's see if we can keep it up. We do have momentum. Tariq Cohen, though, looking to try to change that. Little 5-yard gain for him. As now 2nd and 5 comes up here, and looks like Jimmy Graham was open in the middle of the field. Nobody really accounted for him. And, you know, able to pick up that first down with relative ease after that. As looks like that's really Chicago's bread and butter. At least that's what it's going to be on the offensive side of the ball. They're going to try to get some short passes into Justin Fields. I mean, he's got gobs of talent, man. You can't deny that. Y'all seen the preseason games in real life. But that being said, I'm sure they're trying to introduce concepts to him slowly, you know, trying to make sure, you know, he's feeling good about himself. Make sure he keeps his confidence. So, not doing anything too terribly complex right now. 3rd and 10 coming up here as Justin Fields under shotgun. He's going to drop back. The pocket looking real good. We get some pressure, and we force an incompletion. And how about that play by Tim Walker, man? That was going to be a long completion downfield. I love what Tim Walker did. Abe wasn't able to get there and contest the ball in time, but was able to at least force him out of bounds. And so Chicago is still looking for their first points of this ball game. We're still up 13-0. That being said, we actually fumbled the bag a little bit. We cannot extend this lead. So it still remains 13-0 right now. As Justin Fields hands it up over the right-hand side. It looks like David Montgomery is going to get a chance at the rock, and he gets some great yards out of that as well. Will Harris had to come in and make that second tackle. It's now 2nd and 2. Justin Fields is going to try to set up a halfback screen. This is Tyree Cohen, and Cohen ends up picking the first down off the screen. Is now 1st and 10 once more. Justin dropping back, throwing over the middle once more, and it's Jimmy Graham open once again. Defense, you know, the secondary, leaving a little bit more to be desired. I'm not going to lie, but we're still up 13-0 right now. As now, Justin Fields dropping back, going to try to throw it over the left-hand side to Jimmy Graham, and we keep him out of the end zone. There will not be any touchdowns, at least on this drive. But Chicago will go ahead and get the field goal. So they will no longer be shut out, but it's in the way of a field goal. We're still up 13-3, though. So I do like to see that going forward. But we're going into halftime, man. We're looking pretty good overall. Up 13-3. We just got to play a little better on offense so that we can go ahead and close these guys out. But while we're waiting to go ahead and get started with the second half, let's go ahead and check out some other scores throughout the league. Cleveland actually going on the road to play against Minnesota. We play the Vikings next week. And right now, they're in a close one. Vikings have not lost yet. Browns giving him a tough time. Meanwhile, we also check in on the second overall pick, Zach Wilson. And Zach Wilson is only 5 for 9 so far for 23 yards. You know, they haven't really given him much help. The Titans leading over there. And then just across the neighboring state, the Philadelphia Eagles signed Colin Kaepernick, although it hasn't led to much himself, 6 for 11 for 44 yards. So let's go ahead and get this second half officially underway here, as we got a 2nd and 6 now coming up. As Jared Goff, we go throw over the middle. We find Quinton Cephas. Nice way to start the second half, man. Way to pick up the first down. We was a little bit conservative with our play calling, I thought, in that first half. So we'll see if we can try to be a little bit more aggressive here in the second, while making sure we do also get some time off the clock, because we do hold a multi-possession lead, you know, and I want to make sure we go ahead and take full advantage of that. As now we got a 2nd and 1 coming up. Going to try to fake the jet sweep, and we find the first down marker with DeAndre Swift. They was ready for that run, but we found a way to, you know, get that first down regardless. So now 13-3 ball game here. Going to try to go ahead and throw it deep here. Instead, going off to the left-hand side where DeAndre Swift is, you know, not too bad of a play, you know, getting downfield. You know, nothing wrong with a check down whatsoever. It keeps us ahead of the chains for right now, as I'm really liking this running front. DeAndre Swift, he does too, and he picks up that first down on the ground, baby. Let's go, man. We are really putting this Chicago Bears front 7 on notice, man. We are not scared of Khalil Mack and company. They're known for their defense, but hey, we're doing what we want on now. In the running game as TJ Hawkinson makes a big play downfield. 1st and goal coming up for us, baby. Let's go, man. That's one thing that I do want to do as well. Get TJ Hawkinson more involved in the offense, because he is our best skill position player right now. But for now, we're going to enjoy this touchdown from DeAndre Swift, and we build our biggest lead in this entire series so far. We're now up 20-3. How about that? I'm sure not a lot of experts were expecting that out of our football team. Like the great Dan Campbell said, man, when we're knocked down, when we're considered out, we're going to get ourselves back up. We're going to take a kneecap with us, as he would say. And that's what we're doing, man. We are taking some kneecaps from the Chicago Bears today with this 17-point lead. And the great thing about that drive, too, is that took at least half of the third quarter. So that was a nice time-consuming drive as well. But it's time to go ahead and focus on our defense. So as Justin Fields is going to drop back the pass. It's an empty back set. And Allen Robinson was wide butt naked open. We completely forgot about him. Not sure who was supposed to play that zone, but I straight up did not like that whatsoever. But yeah, it's going to be a first down for the Chicago Bears, though. As now Justin Fields drops back the pass again. Going to throw it out to the left-hand side and gets it out to the perimeter. Almost another first down. It looks like it's, I actually don't know who actually made that catch, to be honest with you. But it does lead to 2nd and inches, though. We'll see if they run it with it here, and they actually do. Looks like David Montgomery getting the carry, and while he doesn't get much, ends up picking up a first down here. As we got a couple plays later now, 3rd and 4 coming up here, trying to rush with Trey Flowers. And look at that. We force the incompletion, baby. Let's go, man. So now 4th and 4. We're going to go ahead here, and we hold them to another field goal. So they could have backed down to a 2-possession game, but the defense doing some good work overall. Only allowing 6 points. It's hard to complain about that. As we got another 2nd and 6, we're trying to go ahead and try to put some more points on the board ourselves. And how about DeAndre Swift, who just has been doing such a really nice job of finding some running room. It's something that I do really like to see. As we got a 1st and 10 to work with now, thanks to that run. As Jared throws to the left-hand side, finds Perriman down the sideline, and it's another first down. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, man. Get those 4s up. We're up 20-6. Can we hang on and win our first game of the series. Come on, guys. So let's go, man. Fourth quarter officially underway. We actually start with a 3rd and 6 here. So we try to drop back the pass. We tried. Oh, my goodness. We had somebody wide butt naked open, but we just missed him. So we had to punt this football away, unfortunately. Not something that I like to see, but we do pin them deep, so they got a lot of space to worry about. A lot of yards they need to gain before they can even start thinking about putting a lot of points. So, you know, putting our defense in a good spot, even though we didn't score. But Chicago's offense, they have certainly been playing better. But gotta give them credit where credit is due. It was a really slow start for them, but they're really starting to find their rhythm now. It's now 2nd and inches coming up here. Justin throwing over right hand side, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Jamie Collins. And now 3rd and inches coming here. Justin Fields gonna go ahead and drop back, try to throw over the middle, but it's dropped. My man drops the pass, bro. And that does end up meaning we get the ball back. They end up punt this football back over to us, and we're in control, man. We are still in control. We can still got a 2-possession game. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can go ahead and run some time off the clock and shoot. We can add a touchdown on the board as well. That would be fantastic, so that we can go ahead and ice this game. As we look over the middle, we find Tyrell Williams, and he gets to about midfield. Big first down for him. You'll love to see that, man. He's really turning into a pretty good receiver for us. I would love to keep Tyrell Williams around. I think he needs to be a part of this long-term rebuild. You know, we're going to bring in some new receivers, you know, in the offseason. Don't get me wrong, but that being said, Tyrell Williams proven himself as a pretty nice veteran to have, man. I really love using this kid right now, and it leads to another first down because of it. So now 2nd and 8 coming up here. This time we'll go ahead and get that run game going, and look with that, another big run for, oh, I wouldn't say big run, but pretty nice run for DeAndre Swift here as we go ahead. 3rd and 2, and hey, I'm feeling a little cute. We'll go ahead and pass this football, see if we can get something going. Oh my goodness, get in the end zone, baby. Yes, sir! Quinton Septis with the end zone, and that could easily go ahead and ice things up here. Only 5 minutes left in this ball game, and we're up 27-6. We got a free touchdown lead. Not even the Atlanta Falcons could possibly blow a lead like that, but hang on now. You know, we had some good luck earlier with that pick 6. Looks like Chicago Bears got it back. They to make up for the that interception that Justin Fields had earlier in the game. But hey, it is what it is, man. Gotta continue to play the game. You know, we can only control what we control. You know, EA is going to EA. That's always been like that, whether it be for Madden or whether it be for NCAA. Just something that we gotta deal with. But we get him to a 4th down, though. If we can stop him here, this could effectively end the game. But of course, we let Tyreek Cohen get open. You hate to see it. So for right now, their game stays alive. But we almost get an interception. Oh my goodness. Oh, if we got that interception, that was going to the crib. You got to make that play. But instead, it's going to be 2nd and 10 here as Justin Fields looks around, throws downfield, and misses once again. So now 3rd and long coming up here as Justin Fields looking to pick up the first down. Finds Allen Robinson once again. Will be forced out of bounds. So another first down. And since it's out of bounds, it stops the clock as well. Justin Fields certainly trying to go ahead and make things interesting. As Justin Fields drops back again, trying to throw it over the middle of the field. That's complete as well. Another completion for Justin Fields. He's starting to heat up. 3rd and 6. Justin dropping back. Going to try to throw a dot towards the end zone, but just overthrows him. And they already went for the 4th down one time on this drive. They're going to do it again. It's now 4th and 6. Trying to get it to the right-hand side. And is it a first down? They're going to give it to him. And look at this on top of that. Going to go with the no huddle. Trying to save their timeouts as much as possible. And, you know, they're also doing a good job of getting into the, you know, to this out of bounds, getting to the sideline. It stops the clock, so it's pretty smart of them. As Justin Fields tries to run with the football, but tries to flip it at the last second. I don't think he was ready for it whatsoever. I'm as confused as you are, fans of Chicago, but we'll take that, man. We need all the help we can get. 3rd and 1 coming up here. I wouldn't be shocked if they run this football, but they actually don't. 3rd and 1, trying to throw towards the end zone, but we get the interception. Owaruye gets a key interception in our end zone, and it stops the Chicago Bears drive. And look, he was there, but we just had a good break on that ball at the very last second, and look at this. We're finally going to win a football game, man. The Detroit Lions, we win our first game of the season. We beat the Chicago Bears by a final score of 27-6. Feels good to be in that win column, man. We still got some work that needs to be done, but I really liked how our defense played, and the offense, it's even coming along a little bit. That's something that I also like to see as well. Alright, guys, so it only took 4 episodes, but we finally did it. We finally won a game in this series. We finally won a game in Madden. Let's freaking go, man. We win this thing by a final score of 27-6. And listen, I think the biggest thing was we didn't beat ourselves. You know, we took care of the football. We would have been 2-2 if we would have done that. But still feels really good to be able to go ahead and get our first win of the season. And, you know, Jared Goff, you know, he didn't do anything special. You know, 14 for 21, 188 yards, a touchdown, no picks. That's fine. You know, we're cool with that. We took care of the football. DeAndre Swift, he was really good on the ground too. 25 carries, 94 yards. Jamal Williams found the end zone, 5 carries, 13 yards, and a tub. And then for the receivers, Quintez Chapas, the second-year pro out of Wisconsin, he had the only touchdown grab of the day from the one and only Jared Goff. Tyrell Williams led the day. He had 75 yards off of 4 catches and had the same amount of catches as his teammate Quintez. TJ Hockenson, he came back, but he hurt himself. He only had 2 catches for 28 yards. This is a little bit of an issue. This is already the second time this season that TJ Hockenson did end up getting hurt, so that's a little bit of a problem. Blocking was really good though, and then defensively, you know, we really did a good job on defense. We didn't allow the Bears to get into the end zone. We shut down Justin Fields. He's going to be a great quarterback in the NFL, but today, you know, we found a way to get the job done. Amani Oluye led the team in tackles. He ended up with 7 tackles in this one. I don't think we ended up with any sacks. No, we did not get to the quarterback whatsoever. But Oluye ended up with an interception. And then Michael Brockers caught an interception. You know, nice heads-up play. Probably the best heads-up play in this series so far. And took it all the way to the crib. You love to see the big fellas come up here and get a pick by himself and run it into the end zone. It's an awesome experience, man. And yeah, man, it just feels really good at the end of the day to go ahead and get our first win of the season. And look at this. After the game, we even get ourselves a player upgrade to work with. Jamie Collins. Let's see if we can get him up to an 80 overall. I want to try to get him up to... I always like to go based off of scheme fit, so I am going to go ahead and improve his field general abilities. And Jamie Collins now is an 80 overall. Let's go. +1 to play recognition, +2 to tackling, and +1 to zone coverage as well. You'll love to see it. Jamie Collins, welcome to the 80 overall club, baby. Alright, man. So that being said, it feels good to finally get a win in this series, man. Y'all don't know how down bad I've been if you haven't watched the whole series yet. But we get this first win, and we're going to try to keep it going, man. We go on the road. We play against the Minnesota Vikings. They're 3-1. They are tied on top of the NFC North. But we might have found our swagger. We might have found our rhythm. And, you know, it may not be pretty all the time, but we found a way to win a football game. Let's see if we can keep that going. But in the meantime, though, if you enjoyed today's episode, I encourage you to smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe too if you have to be brand new to the channel. I love to see it. And with that being said, I hope y'all are out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.